Hi everyone, welcome back to yet another video of our Power BI result management system dashboard design. And so I just finished completing how I want my design to look like. It might not be that fancy. Um, Again, you could do you could choose to design your dashboard in however you see fit. So these are just lines. I just went to insert, go to lines, shapes, and just lines. So these are just lines, and I think there's a better way to do that. But again, you could create shapes, that's rectangular shapes, if you so want. But just whatever you think works. So what I want to do is just to get the name, admission number, that's name of student, admission number, age, gender, role in class, um, position in class, grade point average, and total. So if you could remember in our our student table, we do have let me shoot up my workbench. So in our student profile, we have roll number. So this is like seat number one in numerical order with an increment of one. And so that will be roll number, or let's say seat number. I don't know which one makes sense. Again, you don't have to do this, but then the position in class, so it will be what position, which will be based on yeah, so it's going to be based on so let me go to my table. I think it will be based on result DB. So the rank in class, it's going to be based on these. Then the grade total score will be based on this total score, and we'll just do a percentage for average. Oh yeah, that reminds me, we need to create a column for average. And so we could then continue. Now that I've created how my result is going to look like, so we have the subjects here and the scores, and maybe top 10 in terms of top 10 student, performing student. So I could just go to my student. Oh yeah, so because we have like the full name, I would create another column for full name. Yep. So I could just go to my home, go to transform table, transform data, sorry. Go to my student, and just going to go to add column. I'll do column by example. I'm too lazy to write any code now. I can just say full name, if that makes sense. It's gonna be full name. Click on so I'll just select first name, and the last name will be Johnson, I think. Yeah, and okay, so it automatically populated it for me. Click on OK. I really want to see how this works. I'm just going to click on setting. Oh, so it text combine. Oh, that's cool. Now that I'm done, I'll just close and apply so I can get the full name. So I'm going to create a slicer for the name, so it will just be like a drop down. And so I'll click on full name. Usually the default is a table. So I just want a slicer. And I'll go to settings, go to, I don't need the header name. I will just go to settings, style. I need a drop down. And in terms of selection, I don't want to have to multiple select. I just want single select option. So it just comes as this, like a radio box. So I could just reduce this guy and bring it here. And so what I could do is go to my values. I'm going to choose so this color, right? So let me Control A and see the color is still there. It isn't there. I would need to go somewhere else to check for the colors. So I'll go back to my my contrast checker website, copy, come back here. And the values, I'll just click on the font color and just paste the color here. And that's because I want to use that. So now that I'm done with that, maybe I can make it bold. So I'll change the font style to this particular font style. I think that will be it. If I want the background color, yes, but I want something like this. And so it can match the background color of my Canva background. What else? I'll just go to general, go to, I don't need this, effect, remove background. And so everything is looking more, everything is looking, that's blended in now for the slicer. Again, so you also need to look at, as I mentioned earlier, aesthetics, what works, and stuff like that. So I could just do a shift, just trying to align. And the next thing I want to do is to have my admission number. So I could just create a card for it, a card, and I'll go to student. Okay, it suffices for me to just click on this. Now you see our admission number. If I click and choose another person, it's going to display another admission number like that. So this particular card is dependent on the filter of my slicer, which is pretty interesting. So I do not want, so the call out label, I don't want that. The call out value, I want to change my font. I'm gonna put 12, bold, change the color to, I think, this guy. Go to effect, remove this, and remove background, so it's blended in and readable, and just shift it here. Let me see if it aligns, because I'm weird, so just adjust it a little, and yeah, so it's good. For the age, I'll do the same thing. Go to my student profile, that's where the age is. Click on the age and just click on card, and so the age is there. I would repeat the same thing. So what I could just do is just to, since I'm going to place a card there, I'll just click here, Control C, Control V, copy and paste, bring the age here. I'll uncheck the admission number and just go to age. And so it has done that for me. The same thing with gender, Control C, V, come to gender, uncheck on the age and go to gender. So it's going to give me the gender automatically. I don't, So if I click on Victoria Nelson, Rebecca Allen, go to Alexander, this name is quite difficult for me to pronounce. And yeah, just some little adjustment and I think you are good. Yeah, so it's looking, we are getting there now. So the seat number, which is the row number, I could just I'm going to just Control CV, seat number, and I'll just uncheck on gender and click on row number, seat number 28. I'll just reduce the width of this and just bring it a little bit closer. So we don't have more than 30. So yeah, so this is cool. The position in class, what's the position in class? I think we'll find it here, our rank, and I could create a card for it as well. And now because it's linked to it, that's everything is, we've created a relationship in our Power BI. Yeah, so I could just uncheck the student profile and check ranking class, and it will just show me 16. Oh, so it's showing me 16.0. I think it's a formatting thing. I need to go to transform. Do I need to? No, not necessarily. I don't think I need to, but for some weird reason I keep going back here. So I could go to table view, results DB, go to ranking class and click on it. I don't want it decimal, I want it whole number. Yes, do I want to apply changes? Go back to my view, my report view, and it's been adjusted. Average grade points, I've not created that yet. The total score, it's already there. I'll just copy the position in class, paste, and bring it down here. Uncheck this dude and check this dude, and so it's showing me decimal. It's because I need to change the data type. So I could just go to table, go to total score. I need it to be whole number. If I want to change data type, yes, go back to my report and it's changed. And so for the average point, I'm going to take an average of, yeah, so of all the courses, the average number, and so it's 10. The frequency is 10, so it's 10 courses, so you should just divide this by 10. I could either do that by 10 because I know, or I will just create an average. So an average index. So I could just go, I can go back to my transform data. Yeah. So combined assessment, no, none of that, not that. Okay, result DB. I'm just going to click here, highlight it to this particular place, and go to transform. What am I looking for? I think I'm looking for yeah, supposed to be statistics, and for some reason it's not working. I would, however, change all of these to whole number. Whole number, just cause I can. Whole number, just doing a little bit cleaning up, and I want you there. Whole number. Okay, so So I'll click on my agric column and the last using shift. Why exactly is this not working? It's pretty easy from here. Anyways, oh, so add column. Many apologies. So I'll go to add column, click on my statistics, and just click on average. And it's going to insert average. If you want to see the formula, you could just click on the settings icon here. So I think it's list average. It's the so list dot average, and to call out all the subjects, and you put it in an array, or no, not an array, a set in this. So I think I know this as a Python set. So you just put it in a set and you're good. So I could just say average score. Yeah, so I could say average is fine. Oh, so the other thing, I want to put it in percentage because so I could just click on data type and change it to percentage. So now we're seeing like in thousands. So I go back to my first formula, and so I'll just say divide by 100. So it comes out in decimal. Now, okay, so if I just click on my data type, you could see it in percentage, and I'm good. Close and apply. Yeah. Okay, so go back to my report view. It's gonna apply the changes I made in my Power Query. Everything is okay, good. Everything is looking cool now. And for my grade point average, I'll just copy this, paste the card, and so I'll just uncheck total score and go to average. So 0.5, and that's cause it actually didn't change. I'll go to my table view, so you could see still average. I will just change the data type to so table to no. I want to view my result. Go click on my average and change it to percentage. And I'm going to do like a rounding down to remove the zeros. Just makes stuff look weird. Go back to my report view, and yeah, voila. And that will be it. And so this is dynamic. Anytime I click on any name, so every other thing here is dependent on this, and yeah, that will be that. And we are going to create a table with the subject, first CA, second CA, the rest of all the information. In the next class, or in the next video. Thank you very much. Do have a wonderful day.